1988 Mercedes 560 SEC. It is quite tightly packed in here, but we will do our best to get around the whole thing. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. Start on this front driver's quarter. It's got a bubble of rust just here behind the paint, as you can see, in the usual spot. So just off the arch on that wing on the driver's side, but the arch itself is lovely and clean. A tiny little bit appearing just at the bottom here. Common spot on these older Mercs. There's a few other common places where it hasn't got any issues at all, which we'll point out as we go around. But you look down the car, it is nice and straight. It's got 4 good tyres on it. It's got a Goodyear on this one on the front. I think it's Goodyear's all round, but we'll check. So let's say good tread. Goodyear Eagle tyre there. Going down this driver's side, as you can see, it's all nice and tidy. The sill and everything's all good there, as you can see. This driver's door's nice. There is a little bit of a ding just here, which you can see if I move the camera around a bit. Just below the door handle, as you can see there. All the glass on this side is nice and clear. Coming up this pillar, got a little stone chip at the bottom there. And that's about it. Leading edge of the windscreen, it has a tiny little stone chip there. The rest of the roof is all good. Electric sunroof, which works. We've just tested that before, that's always good. These older Mercs, you always want to check the electrics. We'll go through the electrics on the interior, but they all work as well. You've got a little bit of a bleb just on that bit of the panel where it meets the pillar. But the rest of this rear quarter is all nice. Another good Goodyear tyre. And this arch is pretty good as well. Tiny little bit there. These things are fetching strong money for very, very good examples as well nowadays. There was a while where they were virtually worthless, but they have come round in the last few years. It's easy to see why, because they're a lot of car for the money. This rear bumper is all nice and straight, as you can see, as is this rear panel behind the lights and the plates. You've got a tiny little bubble appearing here where the chrome trim meets, but the rest of it is all good. The top of the boot lid is nice and clean. No dents or anything there. Look around the other side. And we'll work our way forward from this side. I told you it was packed in tight. So this rear quarter, that's all nice and clean. This arch is all good. Another Goodyear Eagle tyre. I think they've all been put on the same time, so they're all matching tyres, which is nice. This pillar is good. You've got a little sort of stone chip or something on the roof there. As you can see, the rest of the roof lovely and clean. Glass on this side is all good. Looking down this side of the car, you can see nice and straight. Sill and everything there is good. This rear only passenger door is nice. There's no dents or anything on that. Wind mirror cap is good as well. Obviously body coloured with the lower half of the car. Going along on this wing, all good. And it has the same as the other side. It's got some corrosion here at the front corner, sort of under the light. But the arch itself is nice. There's nothing in this corner down here. Another good Eagle Goodyear tyre. The bonnet, it does have some stone chips, as you can see, but it is nice and straight. There's no dents or anything in it. Got a little bit of a peel in the paint around the washer area here. But the chrome work along the top of the bumper is all good. The bumper sits lovely and straight, as you can see. Nice clear headlights, nice clear indicator lenses. Chrome work on the grille is good. Even the badge is nice, normally they fade. Going on to the interior, which for me, that's kind of what makes a 560. Lovely clean door card there. 560's got the cloth interior, as you can see, but they are heated, and they do have the air bolsters, which you can see there, which do work, which is fantastic. Lovely clean driver's seat. I mean, only Mercedes or maybe Volvo. A little bit of dirt there, that's not a mark or anything. Can make a driver's seat like that that's done 148,000 miles, and there's not a mark on it. There's no sagging in it. It's lovely and comfy, lovely and soft. Nothing to whinge about at all. In the rear, you can see obviously it's got the electric rear blind, which again works. Lovely and clean in there, lovely and tidy. Nothing, no sort of cigarette burns or anything like that. No nasty smells in here. The headlining is all good, apart from where it meets the sunroof. It is just peeling away a little bit there. It once reattached there, but the actual headline is not coming away from the board or anything like that. It's a nice easy fix, that one. We'll go around and have a look on the passenger side. And again, this seat, lovely and clean all the way down. Air bolsters again, which does work. Heated seats, which do work. The spec on this car is really good. 4 electric windows. It's got the original Becker stereo, which I think is kind of cool if you're sad like me. And it does have the adjustment, so normally they get updated to an aftermarket stereo, which is a shame because then that button's kind of pointless. 4 electric windows, they work. Electric mirrors, heated seats, twin horns, rear blinds, aircon, heated rear screen, cruise. Everything on this car seems to work, so no electrical nightmares. Obviously electrical adjusting seats on the front with 2-way memory. If we go around and have a look in the boot. So if you know your SECs, you know the first place you check is in the boot on that panel here. So underneath there, if you've got any corrosion under there, you've kind of got to run away, but this one's lovely and clean. I know the camera's quite dark there, but it is lovely and clean. There's no sign of any corrosion appearing at all there. No moisture at all in the boot. It does have a set of Merc mats with it and a couple of service items there. And then this floor, if we lift this carpet, is lovely in here as well. Another full-size spare in there. Good tyre on it. We've got the jack, we've got the tool kit. No sign of any moisture, no sign of any corrosion or anything at all in there. Underside of the boot lid, really, really good. So unlike a lot of these older sort of 80s, early 90s, I mean even to the noughties Mercs that are completely rotten, it's got a little bit of cosmetic on the arches and a couple of little bubbles like we've mentioned, but actually really nice solid car. Now we're going to have to do an awkward thing and put the camera down while we're on the bonnet because it's got 2 catches. But there you go. Lovely and clean in here. Obviously it's a 560, so V8. All your inner wings and everything are really good. Nice and clean all the way around. This panel down the bottom's lovely. Inner wings on this side are good, as is what you can see of the bulkhead. Nice clean air cleaner. It's obviously been well looked after. It's a sign of good ownership. 4 good tyres, polished air cleaner, no electrical problems. Kind of the signs of what you need to see on a Merc. There you go, fire it up. Lovely and smooth, lovely and quiet. Exactly what you'd want from a big Merc V8. Bags of power and no fuss. We'll go around the back and have a look at the exhaust, but it doesn't seem to throw anything out the back. All nice and clean, as you can see. Oil pressure straight up to 3, as you can see. So there you have it. 1988 560 SEC. If you've got any more questions, any inquiries, please get in touch. We'll detail in the description what we've got in the way of history. I believe the history is quite good on this car and sensible owners as well. But if you've got any more questions, please let us know. Thanks.